What's good, y'all? It's Jay coming back at y'all with some more WWE 2K22 MyRise gameplay. Let's read some of this info. This is the MyRise hub. You can discover new storyline opportunities from here by talking to people within this hub or by replying to posts and direct messages in your social media feed. The amount of fans you have shown is in the top left corner of any hub. You can gain more fans by completing storylines and winning matches. The more fans you have, the more storylines you will be able to access. If you find yourself in a hub with no one to talk to, you can press triangle to access your MyRise hub menu. From there, you can go to your social media feed or travel to different locations in order to find new storyline opportunities. All right, so let's see. The first order of business before we go to social media is these attribute upgrades, man. Now, if you press, I believe, what button was it? Triangle? Yeah, you press triangle, you could see how certain attributes are connected to certain things. So there's striking, grappling, aerial running, submission, defense, and resilience. Now, I care a lot about my character's strength since I want him to be a powerhouse, so that I would go fall into the grappling category. Um, so I'm gonna mainly upgrade my grappling first, and that's what I'm gonna put up the most, right? So it took me 1 point just to do that, but now the cost has gone up, so I can put up everything else. So I'm gonna just spread this pretty evenly. What is resilience attached to? Resilience is attached to durability, stamina, recovery, pin escape. Oh, your finishers are in here. Yeah, if your finishers in here, I want resilience, I want striking, I want defense, and area and running is attached to movement speed. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in there too. I'm not really a submission guy, so I'm probably gonna leave submissions alone the whole time unless I give myself a submission finisher like Roman has with the guillotine. But yeah, the next thing for me to do before I do any of the other stuff is to check out my victory and my move set. All right, so for this is pretty simple. I'm just gonna take Roman Reigns, like I said, because he is the inspiration for my character, and he's gonna be my base. And I'm just gonna take all his stuff right now. Make it simple if you wanna emulate one of your favorite superstars. Just copy their template. I ain't even gonna lie. I probably don't even need to come with y'all with the updated move set. Y'all probably just gonna see the move set in the matches, but I gotta go through this. Alright guys, welcome back. I've already set up my move set and everything, so let's get started by checking out the social media. Social media will be a big part of your MyRise social media posts, appear in your social media feed and direct messages, appear in your DM inbox. Many storylines will kick off with conversations in social media posts or DMs. If you want to only display these kickoff conversations, use the stories filter, which you can access with L2 and R2. As you play through different storylines, you'll see that there's a lot of opportunities to make choices on social media that impact how the story unfolds. These choices can affect what story branch you go down, what match types you are in, and more. Messages critical to the story will automatically pop up, and any extra story information will be waiting for you in unread social media posts or DMs. Make sure to check social media throughout your MyRise, especially after completing storylines. All right. So the main feed is a bunch of random people saying a bunch of random things to me. Never compromise, even when others claim they are worthy of your time. They're not, right? We're really interested in the story. We're trying to get straight to the goods. Oh man, there's nothing there for the story. Man, ain't nothing here for me in social media. Then we gonna talk to Hector. I want the story. Now we gonna talk to Jay, Paragon Jay Pierce.
Hey, who are you?
Who are you?
It's my first day training here. Who are you?
Seriously? Have you not been watching Japanese wrestling for the past 6 years? I'm Paragon Jay Pierce, the biggest free agent WWE's signed since AJ Styles. Bigger, actually.
I haven't had time to watch Japanese wrestling. I was busy playing football at the highest level in the world.
So you're a football player, huh? Man, you guys are all the same. You come into our sport thinking it's gonna be easy, but you're in for a real wake-up call. I don't plan on being here very long. They actually should have never sent me here to begin with. But I'm gonna take this opportunity to sing you running back to whatever team you were cut from.
Nah, you talking crazy.
You remind me of a lot of the guys I played against. All talk. Luckily for them, when the whistle blew, I couldn't punish them anymore. Last time I checked, there's no whistles here.
Yeah, but there's a whole lot of wrestling rings, which but you have very little experience in it. You're on my field now, rookie. When I'm done with you, you're gonna be begging for a whistle.
We'll see.
All right, I'm not Hector. Jay Paragon Pierce was talking crazy. Let's see what Hector got.
Hey, new guy, right? I'm Hector Flores. Welcome to the PC.
Thanks.
Thanks. I'm excited to get going, especially since I heard you started last week.
Started here, at least. I've been training in wrestling for years before this. It's part of growing up in Mexico.
Are you from one of those famous wrestling families?
No, where I'm from, you were either into wrestling or football. Sorry, soccer. I chose wrestling.
I chose American.
I chose football. American, to be clear. I had no interest in all that running they do in soccer. Plus, I love the physicality of football.
I can see how that relates to wrestling, but how'd you end up here?
I'm looking for a challenge.
I love playing football, but I just kind of got burnt out going from college to the pros and wanted a new challenge. I started training for this a few months back, and WWE took notice.
That's good. But don't expect this to be easy. You're going to have to work as hard or harder than you ever have before to make it to WWE.
I realize that, and I respect everything that WWE superstars do, inside and outside the ring. But there have been a lot of guys who crossed over successfully from football to wrestling, and I plan on being the next one to do it.
I like your determination. Now let's see if you have what it takes to get the ball in the end zone.
All right, let's talk to Chase and head out.
I heard you were starting today. Big fan.
Thanks. You're a football fan?
No, not really. I just liked your team's colors. Big purple fan. That'll be the color of my gear when I get to WWE. But anyway, I actually have an athletic background too. I spent some time in minor league baseball.
Really? Who'd you play for?
Well, I wasn't a player. I was actually a mascot named Ribby. But I was around a ton of good athletes.
Oh, okay. Well, that counts for something, I guess.
The best part of the job was they used to have indie wrestling shows at the stadium all the time, where I got to rub elbows with legends like Jerry the King Lawler. He found out I was training on the side as a wrestler and actually helped me get a shot here. Not that I couldn't have made it on my own.
Even if
Me
Lawler
not,
helped
son.
get your foot in the door, you wouldn't be here if you weren't talented. I'll see you out there in a bit.
Ah, sounds good, buddy. Oh, and before I forget, can you sign your football card for me before you leave today?
Yeah.
Sure. Just as long as you don't sell it online.
Ah, well, then you know what? I can get it some other time.
I'm just messing with you. If you can make a few bucks, then good for you. And literally, it might only be a few bucks. See you out there, Chase.
Good luck on your first day of training. Keep your head down. Give it 100% and trust the process. Just like what worked for you in football. Thanks, coach, but I don't know if all that worked for me in football. Otherwise, I might still be playing. Maybe it's time I do things differently. Fair enough. But whatever you do, just stay out of trouble. You could choose to be face or heel. I'm a go face. I know people might want to see heel, but I want to go face right now. On second thought, you're right. I'm going to ground this out. Earn everyone's respect the hard way, just like I did in football. No shortcuts.
I'd like to officially welcome our newest recruit to the start of his WWE journey. The rest of you've heard this speech already, so we'll try to make it quick.
On our first day, he did the whole ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages thing. It was awesome.
We'll do the talking, Chase.
I was just telling him about your cool DX intro you did.
Chase!
What Road Dogg was getting at is we are going to give you the foundation to succeed in WWE. What you do with it is up to you.
Keep in mind, you will be judged at all times. The big man in the sky is always watching.
Not that big man. There's a camera up there with a live feed that goes directly to Triple H's office in Stamford.
The coaches and PC staff certainly have input, but ultimately, he'll decide when the time's right to bring the GMs from NXT, Raw, and SmackDown here so you can showcase your talents.
I'm ready for that now.
Yeah, we know you think that, but it's not your call, big shot.
Okay, now that all that's out of the way, We're going to start with some one-on-one matches to see where everyone's at.
All right, new guy, since it's your first day, we'll let you choose who you want to face.
Y'all already know that I'm going with Paragon Jay Pierce. He was talking crazy.
Okay, let's get started.
Alright, so I know I didn't show you guys any of the things I did in terms of my moveset, but it's already been done. Y'all already know, like I said, Roman Reigns is my inspiration for getting interested in wrestling again. Last time I was watching wrestling, before I was like away from it and came back to watch it, he was a face, and then I liked him as he was his face. I know a lot of people didn't, but I liked him. But when I seen how he was the heel, the tribal chief, the whole acknowledge me gimmick, everything like that, it really drew me back in. So I'm making my own little version of him with a few adjustments that are gonna come. But I gotta take Paragon out. Oh my god. Alright. He's talking crazy though. He ain't talk crazy to me, boy. Alright. Yeah, at some point I need him to put up a fight anyway, cause bro, I dead press triangle. Alright, hold on. I'm not trying to escape right now, because I think you go to escape, it takes one of your finishes. Not many of your finishes, your signature. I don't even know why he tried that in the first place. Alright, the only thing I'm gonna say to you guys right now that I do not like about the beginning of the story with the Performance Center, which is understand it, is the lack of commentary, because it's ridiculously quiet. I mean, I get that you guys get my commentary for this match, but just sitting here being in the silence is ridiculous to me. But that's why I like making the videos. I like the opportunity to talk during them. And I can never get these moves right. Yo, if anybody knows how I'm doing this wrong when you're tossing somebody from the rope and how to finish it off properly, let me know. So what I'm doing is I'm pressing circles to throw them into the corner. Not the corner, throw them into the ropes. Bring them out of the ropes. Alright, nah, he's violating me, man. Spamming the same move over and over. I'm definitely not letting him win this, though. Hold on. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, I dead lied. I know I said when I was putting up my attributes that I wasn't gonna touch submissions because I don't see myself doing submissions. But when I was checking out my moveset, I decided to put the guillotine in there. So, I'm gonna end up needing submissions. Unless having it finishers maxed out only makes the guillotine strong enough, then I won't need it. But I don't know if it affects it in terms of the finisher side or in terms of the submission side. Honestly, this is what I get for talking through the fight. Look, man, I gotta talk more just because freaking we don't got no real commentators out here in this Performance Center. They say you scrubs, y'all don't get nobody to talk for y'all. Let me show y'all something that's not a Roman's moveset. Oh, KO, boy, what you talking about? Alright. Get up. Get up. This one is gonna be a Roman's moveset. The RKO ain't. But this one is. Game. That's a pin. 3 counted. Game. Talking crazy. You talking crazy, talking about football players can't do nothing. We can't translate. We still play a physical sport. I'm still an athlete at the end of the day. And my spear is an indirect correlation to my finisher move. I mean, it is my finisher move.
Say anything. Do you really think you just got everything I had? It's obvious I shouldn't be here. So I'm not going to give 100% in a training match against a nobody.
Sound like excuses to me. Absolutely.
The old I wasn't trying excuse. Classic. Haven't heard that one since 4th grade when I beat J.B. Fultz in a push-up contest. You know what? It's not a great look on a grown man.
Face me when it really counts, and we'll see what happens.
I'll face you when it do count, when it don't count.
Funny.
Don't matter.
That's the same thing JB said back in the day, and guess what? I beat him again. So let me know when you're done with the excuses and you're ready to start trying, JB.
But yeah, like I was saying, my spear is a direct correlation to everything. But if you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the next part of my MyRise journey. We going for the Universal Championship. We going for Roman. We going for everything. Peace out, y'all.